Hi, I'm here with Tonya Pittman today. She's a fellow JAG model and she's been a huge inspiration to me during my career. She selflessly does so much work for so many different causes, and we're going to find out today what she's been up to. So, just briefly, tell me about your journey. How did you get into the industry?
Well, 13 years ago, I was a hairstylist, and I had that New York moment when a photographer walked up to me and said, "You should be a model," and I was like, no, no, no. And then she came back 2 months later, and I did it. I did a shoot for Saks, and I got a Ford contract later that day.
Let's talk about Universal Models of Peace. I've been looking at your Instagram, seeing all these incredible photos of you in Panama. Tell us what your mission was.
Well, at Universal Models for Peace, each model chooses their own cause, and I met the director of an organization called the Peace Boat. It's a Japanese boat that travels around the world helping Indigenous communities with their specific needs. So I took a journey a few weeks ago to Belize, Panama, Mexico, spreading the word of the 17 Sustainable Goals. And we visited 2 different villages where I raised money at a club that I'm a part owner of in Williamsburg. And at this nightclub, we raised like $10,000, and we were able to build sidewalks and toilets for the communities.
So as you mentioned, you're very passionate about the 2030 global goals. Do you have any advice for anyone wanting to get involved?
So I should start with, back in 2001, the UN proposed a set of goals called the Millennium Development Goals. And that was a set of goals that was set out to have the number of people living in poverty in the world, and that goal was met, and then some. So with the 2030 global goals, they're focusing on quite a few different things. There's 17 sustainable goals. Things like hunger, health, education, climate change, gender equality, you know, some really amazing stuff. And the first and most important thing is to get the message out.
Of course.
These goals are achievable, maybe not all the way, maybe not all of them, but they can be reached if people do their part. So the first thing is to go to globalgoals.com, figure it out, see what you love, get involved. And my trip to Panama was pretty much like one way of meeting some of those goals in a small way. Everybody has to do their part.
What makes you more than just a model? We've heard about all of your journey, so you know, can you just sum it up? Because we're all more than a size, we're all more than a label, and you are more than a model.
Well, yeah, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a part owner of one of New York's hottest clubs in Williamsburg. I'm a part owner of a brewery.
I love that. Thank you so much. So I'm going to hit Tonya with some quick fire questions, yes and no's and choices, and you've just got to go for it. You don't know what's about to come, okay?
Shoot.
Okay. Get rid of the word plus size, yay or nay?
Yay.
Swimsuit or snowsuit?
Swimsuit.
East Coast or West Coast?
East.
Chocolate or chips?
Chocolate.
Sneakers or heels?
Sneaks.
Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
Go big or go home?
Go big.
Go big?
Yeah.
Going for it?
Going big.
Thank you so much for talking to me today, Tonya.
Thank
it
you,
was
so
lovely
great.
spending time with you. Peace out from Runway Riot.